Hello, everyone. This is Joanna Deninas. Thanks for watching. The topic for today's podcast is called Ego and Karma. When I mention karma, I usually refer to the golden rule: what goes around comes around. We reap what we sow, and cause and effect. To understand karma, we must take a closer look at the state of our ego. The ego, affected by our past traumas and experiences, is designed to protect us and keep us feeling safe. An underinflated ego is when we allow others to get the best of us, when we overdo for others to the sacrifice of or detriment to ourselves. It stems from a feeling of lack or need, or that we are simply not good enough and we have something we must prove. We'll name this group people overgivers. An overinflated ego is when we delve into hyperprotection mode. We may have been severely hurt or let down in the past, which was not dealt with properly. As a result, we slip into a selfish, overprotective state where we quote unquote take care of ourselves with no regard for others. People close to us, friends or family members, become a metaphorical punching bag. We become egoic, egotistical, ego-centric, where nothing or no one else matters but ourselves. The ego, which is designed to protect us, becomes a weapon against others. As a result of the hyper-protect mode we are in, we project our feelings and behaviors onto others without taking ownership of our actions. This manifests into a survival mode mentality, which leaves us feeling alone and separated from others. We'll name this group of people the overtakers. Both ego states mentioned earlier result in a victimhood mentality. Why me? The thought that what's happening to us has everything to do with what the other person did to us, when actually we were in control of ourselves the whole time, but did not take positive action and make good or healthy choices. The best ego state to be in is a balanced one, the one where we are assertive and protect ourselves by setting boundaries, but not to the detriment of others. One where we can regulate our emotions and communicate effectively, not from a place of frustration or anger. The best way to deal with the unbalanced ego is to first recognize the state we are in, work through it by turning inward, becoming calm, centered, and grounded, and releasing all the past hurts or traumas by transmuting them to lessons learned for a better or brighter future with infinite possibilities. We all have the power to do this. We are all imperfect humans, so we must release any guilt or shame from any past actions and move forward with positive intent. Our ego can be our worst enemy if we allow it. Not addressing the unhealthy state of our ego will keep us trapped, never evolving or changing for the better. An unbalanced ego will prevent us from having healthy relationships, causing us to repeat negative patterning and cycles. An unhealthy ego prevents us from being vulnerable in our relationships, which will block us from experiencing true love. We will not allow people to get close to us and to love us if we cannot be vulnerable enough to trust the other person. Love is the foundation for all relationships, but it is not the only thing needed to make relationships last. For relationships to last, we must live by and make choices according to the golden rule and have respect, understanding, provide support, and acceptance for the other person. We can say we don't want to be in a relationship out of fear, but the reality is we are social creatures and we want to feel love and have that sense of belonging. Denial of this will only hurt us in the end by keeping us separate, alone, and trapped in our own minds, filled with defeat and regret. Relationships are necessary if they are healthy and balanced with a healthy give and take. There should also be good intent from those involved in a relationship. A relationship filled with mistruths and bad intentions will result in distrust, lack of loyalty, and betrayal. Why would anyone want to be faced with those traits in a relationship? We must always be mindful of the actions we take or the choices we make, using the golden rule to ensure they stem from good intentions. If the content in this video resonates with you, please consider joining the REACHE support group on Facebook and/or the REACHE YouTube channel. REACHE is also a nonprofit designed to fund impactful causes like the integrative healthcare cause. For more information about REACHE, please visit the www.reache.group, G-R-O-U-P, website. Forms will pop up on the site to collect your contact information so we can stay connected. Please fill out all fields. I promise I will not sell your information. Thanks again for watching. Sending you love and light. Until next time, goodbye.